Welcome, basketball fans. Tonight we dive deep into one of the most telling games of the early 2025-26 NBA season, the Oklahoma City Thunder's emphatic home victory over the Golden State Warriors. We'll break down the game flow, analyze key themes, dissect individual performances, evaluate tactical takeaways, and explore what this result means for both franchises as we move forward. Whether you're a fan of the Thunder, the Warriors, or simply love basketball strategy, this review is for you. On November 11, 2025, the Warriors traveled to face the Thunder at the Thunder's home arena. The final score, Thunder 126, Warriors 102. This wasn't a nail-biter, it was a statement win by the Thunder, underscoring several key messages. They are rising, they mean business, and the Warriors at this stage are in a more fragile place than recent years. From the box score. The Warriors finished with 21 turnovers, according to one recap, which killed their momentum and gifted the Thunder extra possessions and points. The Thunder shot roughly 50.6% from the field, and 44.4% from three, outpacing the Warriors' 44.6% overall and 37.1% from long range. At halftime and into the third quarter, the Thunder built a commanding lead. They scored 34 in the first, 29 in the second, 44 in the third, while the Warriors were unable to stop the bleeding. Thus, not simply a win, but a dominant performance that exposed multiple weak spots in Golden State and highlighted Oklahoma City's maturation. To fully understand the significance of this game, we must review where each franchise stood heading into it. Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder entered this contest with a stellar 1-1-1 record, undefeated at home 5-0, asserting themselves early as one of the best teams in the league. They possess a young, dynamic core, blending athleticism, modern positionless play, and depth. Their upward arc is clear. Expectations. 4 years OKC has been building toward contention. This season they seem positioned to truly challenge. Golden State Warriors. The Warriors, in contrast, came in with a 6-6 record, just 1-6 on the road. While still retaining their star power and championship culture, they face aging roster questions, defensive lapses, road struggles, and an evolving league landscape. They are still elite when firing, but this game revealed the vulnerabilities. Illness, turnover issues, younger role players trying to fill key gaps. Matchup implications. The Thunder are sending a message: we are for real, and we can dominate established foes. The Warriors are showing signs of transition. Can they renew their identity, shore up weaknesses, and remain combat-ready for a long playoff run? This game would serve as a barometer for both teams. Let's walk through the game, quarter by quarter, to identify where the tide turned and how the Thunder seized control. First quarter, Thunder got off to a fast start. They scored 34 in the first compared to the Warriors' 25. The Warriors committed early turnovers, failed to establish defensive stability, and the Thunder had momentum. Second quarter, Golden State attempted to maintain pace, but Oklahoma City extended the lead. 29 points in Q2 furthered the gap. The Warriors' offense stalled, and the margin grew. Third quarter, this is where the game essentially got away. The Thunder exploded for 44 points in the third, while the Warriors managed only 28. A 16-point swing in one quarter is huge. At this point the home crowd was roaring, the Thunder looked in control, and the Warriors' road woes and frailties were laying bare. Fourth quarter. By now the result was more or less decided. The Warriors tried but lacked the defensive toughness and execution to mount a comeback. The Thunder coasted home, finishing strong. Momentum shifts. Key takeaway: once the Thunder gained separation, they never let it slip. The Warriors never found sustained resistance. Turnovers, defensive breakdowns, and poor road execution kept them off balance. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, OKC. He led the Thunder with 28 points and 11 assists in just 3 quarters. His ability to score, create, facilitate, and maintain high usage without falling off is emblematic of his evolution into an all-star and franchise cornerstone. He sets the tone. When SGA is engaged, OKC runs fluidly, makes the right reads, and plays with confidence. Chet Holmgren, OKC. Holmgren had a nearly perfect shooting night, contributing significantly to the margin. His length, touch, ability to shoot and block shots make him the modern big man that aligns perfectly with OKC's style: spacing, switching, rim protection. When Holmgren is efficient, OKC can exploit smaller defenders, stretch the floor, and dominate in transition. Other Thunder contributors. Role players stepped up, made plays, ran the floor, and didn't just defer. That's critical for the Thunder's growth, depth-winning nights, not just relying on the stars. Home crowd, energy, and executive coaching also played their part. Returned from a 3-game absence due to illness. Struggled, scored only 11 points, shot 4 of 1-3, committed 5 fouls by the third quarter, and was flagged for a career-first flagrant foul. What stands out? Even a superstar like Curry can't compensate when the supporting structure falters. His off night magnified the team's weaknesses. Supporting cast and systemic issues. The Warriors committed too many turnovers, 21, which translated into easy Thunder points. On the road, they lack the defensive ferocity and coherence they often show at home. Their young players are still learning what it takes. With an aging roster plus emerging younger targets, the balance between experience and freshness is delicate. When Golden State plays at less than 100%, they are vulnerable, and this game underlined that. Modern pace and space. The Thunder move the ball, maximize rim runs, utilize Holmgren's unique skill set, and rely on SGA to orchestrate. Their defense, switching, length at every position, active hands, rebounding strong. They kept the Warriors off balance. Home court advantage, fast start, energy, and crowd support helped them set the tone. Warriors' style versus what they faced. The Warriors have historically been elite in transition, off-ball movement, three-point shooting. Here, however, their transition defense was poor. They turned the ball over too often, disrupting offensive flow. Their perimeter defense allowed too many clean looks. Road pressure exposed that their secondary options and younger players are still inconsistent. In essence, Golden State is still dangerous, but when opponents match their pace and physicality, and exploit their lapses, they can be dominated. Matchup breakdown. Thunder size plus length versus Warriors smaller guards and wings. Given Holmgren, Williams, Dort, depending on lineup, the Thunder could bother shooters and limit second chance points. Warriors' reliance on Curry and Andrew Wiggins, if healthy plus supporting cast meant they needed efficient execution, they didn't get it. Game script, Thunder dictated pace, wanted to attack early, Warriors were reactive instead of proactive. Turnovers, Warriors 21, gave extra opportunities to the Thunder. Field goal percentages, Thunder 50.6%, Warriors 44.6%. Three-point shooting, Thunder 44.4%, Warriors just 37.1%. Rebounds, Thunder 40 rebounds versus Warriors 32. Extra possessions matter. Momentum swings, third quarter was decisive, Thunder scored 44, Warriors 28. Home versus road, Warriors just won 6 on the road early in the season. That raises red flags for a team that wants to make deep postseason runs. Injuries and ailments, Curry returning, not 100%. Warriors had less continuity. Thunder perhaps healthier and more consistent. For the Thunder, this game validated their blueprint. Youth, athleticism, team defense, tempo. They look built for this era. For the Warriors, they still have elite talent, but this game exposed how far they have to go in adjustments. Reducing turnovers, maintaining tempo on the road, integrating younger players seamlessly, defending more consistently. In the West especially, where competition is fierce, you cannot have nights like this and expect to stay at the top. They now not only have to maintain this standard but also show they can do it against other contenders and on the road. They have a genuine chance to be title contenders, if they keep evolving. This win builds confidence, both for the locker room and across the league. They're sending a message. For Golden State, they have to address road performance, backup depth, consistency in defense, controlling turnovers, energy levels when their stars are not at full health. If they can shore those up, they remain dangerous, but they may no longer be the unbeatable force of past years. The season ahead, every game matters more. Losses like this cannot become habit. For the league, we're seeing the shift, new contenders rising. The Warriors' era is still alive but evolving. Matchups like this one will become more common, younger teams versus established champions. How established teams respond defines whether they renew or fade. For fans, Expect more fireworks, more tactical adjustments, more importance on depth, athleticism and adaptability. For Golden State, they have to address road performance, backup depth, consistency in defense, controlling turnovers, energy levels when their stars are not at full health. If they can shore those up, they remain dangerous, but they may no longer be the unbeatable force of past years. The season ahead, every game matters more. Losses like this cannot become habit. For the league, we're seeing the shift, new contenders rising. This was more than just one regular season win. It was a marker. For Oklahoma City, it's the kind of win that builds belief, validates strategy, and signals we're serious. For Golden State, it is a warning. The league is catching up, and they must adapt. Their legacy is real, but the next chapter will demand evolution. As we progress through the season, I'll be watching these storylines. Can the Thunder keep raising their ceiling? And can the Warriors shore up their weaknesses and stay championship viable? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Which player impressed you most? What do you think the Warriors need to fix? Will the Thunder go all the way? Let's talk about it. Until next time, keep watching, stay invested, and enjoy the game.